All right, y'all. Today's stream, I'm doing some random stuff, like truly random stuff, and for like probably like 45 minutes. So, you know, um, it is 77 degrees outside right now. It is hot. Okay, it is hot. So I got this good old nice old here letter for my UConn, and I might just spoil it. I got into UConn and already withdrew my application because I want to go to CCSU because it is extremely close to my house. But I was good. How you doing? But I decided I want to open the letter on stream and then quickly make sure I don't leak any of my personal information. Because that's smart. I'm like destroying this envelope. I literally have a pocket knife that I could just cut this with, but no. Bro, I'm gonna end up cutting the bear. This is I suck at this. Like, bro, it shouldn't be this hard to open a damn envelope. And yeah, here I am, struggling my ass off to open a damn envelope. Okay, so welcome to the land of blue sky thinking. All right, so yeah, see, instead of them sending you like, "Hey, you got in," they're like, "God damn, that is a lot of money." There's no like letter. I don't think there's a letter. Hold on. No. I found the letter. Okay. We'll get to this part next. Because why am I good? Okay, we're good. Congratulations, me. Fuck it, Joshua Disher. That's my legal name. That's where the dish inside dish comes from, by the way. You're a Husky now. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Connecticut class of 2030. You have been admitted to the College of Engineering at UConn Hartford with a major in computer science. Your hard work and confidence have led to this moment. Prepare to push the limits of possibility as the newest member of UConn Nation. Where blah 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 blah. This year's applicant pool is immensely competitive, reflecting significant interest for aspiring students. Having learned more about your achievements and passions, we're confident. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Your next step is to make it official by visiting your applicant portal and securing your spot for the fall 2026 incoming class by May 1st, 2026. Thank you with the new community by visiting admissions at UConn.edu for a full list of engagement opportunities. Once again, Joshua, we look forward to seeing you on campus soon. Sorry, UConn, I'm not going. And probably again, some of y'all are probably wondering, what the hell is wrong with me? Why would you not go to UConn? And I actually have some valid reasoning for this. So I went and did a tour of UConn for school last year, and here's the thing: UConn's nice and all. So first of all, I like the idea of living at home and not being forced to live there. Plus, then I'd have to give up this, and I'm not giving this up because of school. So there's that. So I'm going to Central Connecticut. And like literally, I'll find the pictures. I have them here somewhere. So I got like the thing. I'm like, I'll be nice. I only applied to 2 colleges. UConn was just because why not? I wanted to just do it to see if I could get in. And then there's Central Connecticut. Central Connecticut is like literally 5 minutes from me. So, it's a lot more worth it to me. So we have 2026 reply of to offer admission. Thank you for taking the time to inform us of your decision. We're disappointed that you won't be attending UC Connecticut. We just blah 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 blah. All right, withdrew it March 6th. So 4 days ago. And I got the email saying that I got in on. This is my school email. Oops, hold on, wrong email. On February 27th. So, because I kind of like was whatever about it. And again, I had already paid my deposit to CCSU, saying I'm coming there and whatnot, like set up the email and all that stuff. Yeah. So, but the reason I don't want to go is A, I don't want to live there, and B, CCSU is so close. Like I can commute there. They have a commuter parking garage. Like I really liked CCSU. It's kind of perfect for me. The only downside is you're forced to go to orientation. That's not the complaint part, by the way. Oh, I got stickers. The complaint is that 2 of the orientation days are 1 day. The rest of them are you have to stay overnight. And I'm like, hell no. Guess we got this thing. Yeah. Follow the blueprint. This thing is gonna fit in. This thing can fit in frame, by the way. I'm throwing it out there. It's just I have the thing on not on wide right now. I do not feel like switching this damn camera over. It's already pain in the ass to get stuff. Anyways. And then I got some stickers. So that'll be fun. I'll put these on like the iPad or some shit. All right. Now we get to the main point of today's stream. So as some of y'all may or may not know, hold on. Okay, so this is my merch. I have a hoodie. This is my hoodie. It's got my logo on the front and then my logo on the back. Now, here's the thing. This is the version 1. Now, you can barely see it. Oh, hold on. The mic is covering it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen. So you might not be able to notice it, but I do, and I know it's there. There's a little tiny, like, cut on the side there. I hate that. That genuinely ticks me off so much that it's there. I also sell a hat. Hat is very nice. It came out quite nice. And that thing obviously doesn't have it because it's a damn hat. It's not going to show up on the hat. So then I made the version 2 of this stuff, which doesn't have that print error. Because basically, my school has a digital graphic design class, and they use Illustrator. So I just basically retraced my logo without any errors, and so that's the logo I have. Can this thing stop doing that? Okay, now we're good. So I retraced it without any errors. So now we're kind of good to go. So now we have the logo I have now. I have like fully transparent versions of it. Hold on, I have a folder for it. Hold on, editing assets. Oh my god, there's so many. So yeah, so we have, here it is. So this is my logo. This is 4K without any errors. And now this logo's actually come a while. So this is what it originally looked like. So you can see there's some errors here. Errors around the side. There's this smudging went on. Now again, I did not make this. This was made by my friend who, again, this is not his fault. This is Canva's fault. He did not cause this to happen. Canva did. This was, and then we had version 2. Hold on. Somewhere in there I have it. Okay, this is the 2025 version. So this is pretty good. This was pretty much no errors. But if you're me, you're going to notice some stuff. So first of all, yeah, there's a line here. It's not perfectly curved. Again, I notice everything. Y'all might not. But the first thing I see is this line here. And you see, that's where the line is on the hoodie. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Ticks me off. There's also this little divot here. Again, Canva's fault, not his. And then there's the one that I traced that logo. And so look, perfectly curved, basically no errors. And if it was, it like literally if I can't notice it, I'm happy. Also, these lines actually connect, and all the other logos, they don't. So that was a pain in the ass. The shadowing here still works out nicely. The inner circle, nice and curvy. Nice and curvy. We like it like that. No errors on the corner. See, so you see how there's no errors here. Again, this is traced by me, but my friend made it. So credits to him. I greatly appreciate everything. Didn't charge me a single dollar. And why is the damn camera freezing? Didn't charge me a damn dollar for this, but it's 16,000 by 16,000. So it's incredible. This thing's not high. This thing's not 4K. This thing's like 16K. So this is that one. And then I had a transparent version. Now this isn't perfect because You see how it's like, no. See, that wasn't good. Then, well, that's actually the original transparent. Hold on. There's this transparent one. Now, this is not horrible. This isn't horrible. You can see the trim lines really easily if you give it a good look. I still use this for something because I forgot to change it. I got to check what it is. And then we have this one, which is literally, I just disabled the background in Illustrator. And so it's literally the same thing. So that's what we use. And then I went in and made sure to make smaller versions of these. So we have a transparent smaller. And then hold on. Again, I have like a million of these in here, so I kind of should really just like put them in a folder. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Main logos. 4K transparent. They're labeled no issues because they don't have any of the issues. Yeah, that was kind of obvious. No errors. Yeah, this one. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get there. I'm wasting all of our time, Buck. I'm ending stream at 3:45. Put that one in there. Yes, this one. So these ones, I know. What is the difference? They're smaller. These ones are 5,000 by 5,000, which is accepted mostly by things. And then there's the YouTube one. So the YouTube one's 800 by 800. And that's because that is what YouTube will display it as. So there's no reason to make it higher quality. Does random stuff include watching Henry Eats, aka the best video on YouTube? No, it does not. So anyways, that's the backstory as to why in the hell I've been through a million logos that look exactly the same, that basically no one else but me will notice the issues. That is why. Who be pinging me? Who the hell is pinging me? Okay, anywho. Back to what we're doing today. So today we're going to be making some more merch. See, I have a hoodie and a hat. The hat you gotta wear anytime you want. Hoodie, See, you can't wear a hoodie all the time. No. So, like, I'm thinking we make, like, a shirt. Like a, what's it called? Like an active wear shirt. Well, not like this. But like this material, like this kind of like material that's like kind of stretchy and whatnot. That kind of like that kind of athletic material. That keychain. Okay, here's the thing with keychain. So they do have keychains. Somewhere. However, you have to custom order them, and I have to like pay to order those, and so like, I'm not gonna do that because none of y'all are. I'm not enough people are gonna buy it. Also, like I wouldn't like friggin'. They have keychains. See, like custom like earrings. Like no one's buying these. See, I have to request these, so I have to request a keychain to be made. So well, if I get big enough and people would actually buy a keychain to me, sure. However, I do want keycaps. I actually like genuinely would want keycaps. Because they have keycaps in here somewhere. They do have custom keycaps. I don't remember where they were, but Diamond would buy all of them. Which diamond? I know 2 diamonds. Okay, so anyway, so we want like, is there like summer? Yeah, see, summer essentials. Thank you so much. It just looks weird. See, like one of these. See, this is like kind of a boring t-shirt. Would y'all buy flip-flops? Would y'all buy Sidus flip-flops? How are these cheaper than the fucking socks, bro? This is actually pissing me off. Bro. Oh, also, the one thing I do miss about, like, one of the great things about having a Chromebook is they have a back button. Peak. Actually peak. Side disc suck. Okay, so we would do navy. You would only be able to get this in navy, and that's just not navy. Okay, so I'm gonna do it's gonna be the exact same design, like as my. You see how laggy this is? Wait, I have a small theory. Yup. Let's just fix that real quick. Wait. Your microphone was. Microphone's unmuted but has no signal. So I'm not talk. I wasn't talking for like half a second. Okay. There, much better. Okay, see, so up on the top left corner, but I want to make it kind of tiny. See, kind of like that. See, well, I want to be more centered. And nice. See, that kind of like that. See, nothing crazy. And then on the back, you just slap the logo, kind of like. Right there. And there you go. We have a side dish t-shirt. Why does the camera keep why does it do this? I don't know why it does this. Look, I will take that. Eads shirt. There you go, y'all. $10. Why does it have to be $18.25? Why is everything so expensive? Like the hoodie's like $50, but like it's a decent hoodie. Like there you go, guys. Now we have a side dish t-shirt. I generally cannot think of anything else that like I would want. Like jokingly, I'd want some stuff here. Like a pet feeding mat. Like I'm thinking like who the hell would buy this? I'm like, non-YouTuber people. Like for a company or something. Right? Like this is like for an actual company. You know, maybe you're ordering your guys' keychains and whatnot. I swear they had keycaps. Yeah, see, like, look. Single keycap. Must be 2,000 or higher. What the fuck? Why do I need 2,000? Yo. Yo. That's so much. To be fair, at least they're MX compatible. Damn. Why? I just don't see Omni-Man. I don't know how you see Omni-Man in this picture. I don't. I don't see Omni-Man. I don't see it. I don't. If y'all see it, congrats. I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it. Okay, by the way, my actual merch store, I don't actually post stuff for merch. So what I do instead is you notice how the main page has nothing about merch? Like nothing. There's an explore collection button and that is it. The rest of it is you can see my most recent videos, unreleased videos, like stuff like that. Like none of it is crazy. Most of the stuff I would make here would be for me. Like, that's the thing. Wait, can I still side dish NFTs? Yeah, I still don't see Omni-Man. You can send me as many pictures as you want. I still don't see it. Like, the other thing is, there's something y'all would actually buy, like, be like, yeah, I'd buy that. Like, here's the thing with my logo. I think my logo is clean enough that like it's acceptable. You know, I really should have a button to like it's like to turn my camera off. It just turns into my logo. I really should do that. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Like I could not see. Sorry, I'm watching this from school. Cool, Corbin. Cool. Like I'm sitting here thinking. If I click on gaming, what the hell shows up? Why? Also, it really ticks me off when people wear a hat and headphones at the same time. Like genuinely, I don't know how people do it. You're in 5th right now. Please stop failing algebra, Corbin. Please, I beg you. Yo, Corbin, why does this low-key look like him? You know who I'm talking about. Why does this look like him? You know exactly who I'm talking about. Why does it look like him? You can get plushies. Guys, would you guys get a side dish plushie? That's what I'm saying. It looks like him. Yo, would you guys get a side dish plushie? Like, I'm sitting here thinking. I love how this mic doesn't pick up on my dog barking. I really do. Like, bro, can I get like a suit? Like a suit and tie? So why is it so damn bright? Hey, Google, turn on the light. Sure. For now, I'll have the light. I hate having the light on, though. I really do. I have blackout blinds out there for a damn reason. It's so I can keep the light off and it stays dark in here. No damn light bleed. But there's light bleed from the blinds over there. So, like, yeah, like, I would not buy most of the stuff from here. Like, the hat, I could see, like supporting the side channel stuff, doing my work, that's what it's about. Yes, sir. Now, see, here's the thing. So, like, I'm thinking here, like, yeah, my logo looks nice and all, but, like, if I were to actually want to sell stuff, I gotta think of, like, something I could put on clothing that isn't just my logo that, like, be like, yeah, I would buy that. Like, I have to think, though. I'm thinking, do they have, like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, my train of thought. Like hollow stickers. Okay, here's the thing. I want to make these like limited edition. Nope, I already have the picture. I mean, it's not like I already have the picture. That's too big. It might be too high quality. Correct, I don't. There you go. I would like make a limited edition and put like 10 of them, and then I'd accidentally like forget to buy one for myself. Anything interesting? Is it just gonna? Can it like hurry up? Like, please. Also, I swear, like ever since I got this mic, I've noticed that like every single other YouTuber I watch has this mic. Everyone has it. It's like weird how many like YouTubers have a Shure MV7 or the 7 Plus. Like, so I'm your viewer. That's cool. That is also true. Can this thing like? No, I got 2 viewers. I have a. The Streamlabs one is usually wrong. One sec. All right, it's done. Okay, so. Hello, side Zard. Because. Wait, I can do different sizes. Did not know that. This is extremely fun to watch when you're at school to cure my boredom. All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the stream because Corbin is I'm curing his boredom. I think it's like $5. 7. Okay, this is the one thing I'd be like, I'll send for $10 because I'm gonna be that guy. However, see, here's the thing: the stuff I want that I legitimately think people should buy, I put at like the top, right? So like, people will be less likely to buy like the T-shirt or the hoodie. Put that like, put this more on the top. See, a stock. Like, I want to edit. I want to change. I can just mark it as sold out when it's not sold out. Wait. I can edit the HTML to make it like colored. I'm not gonna do that. I don't feel like editing CSS, but like, no way. Oh yeah, like YouTube, by the way, will not hop off my ass about joining like some shopping program for the channel, and I'm like, I haven't sold a single thing since I started the merch store. Like, bro, where's the site? Oh, there we go. Like, hold on, let me find the page. Like, YouTube has nonstop bugged me about this for like a hot minute. I go to the earn page, it's like, hey, you can earn more money. I'm like, yeah, join the shopping affiliate program. Earn commissions to help viewers shop by tagging products. Wait. I can highlight products during a video. But like no one has ever bought anything. I don't really expect anyone to buy anything either. Like I genuinely, anytime I direct people to my website, like this site, I just say, yeah, I got it is my merch store, but I have I have unreleased videos on here that you should care more about compared to, yeah. Like Explore Collection, it's got a few products, nothing crazy. Like this is reasonable, like stuff I could maybe see someone buying. Again, in the future, I actually want to expand this a little bit and do some stuff to earn, not even just to earn, but like just do some fun stuff that people might actually want to buy. Also, I like how I'm in the affiliate. Well, not that affiliate program. I like how I've enabled Brand Connect, right? So if people want to sponsor me, they're able to, but like I would never do sponsors. Like that's stupid. Like I'm not gonna do sponsors. I just have it enabled because like why not? I just like that idea that someone can contact me to like do stuff. Who be pinging me? And where? Oh. So y'all, any of you, oh yeah, by the way, let's you know what, let's set something up real quick. All right, so we're gonna set up Blade and Sorcery Myths Part 2. All right, so I'm gonna actually set the doc how I set it up last time. So we have a chart for nope, it's a table. How is table? Okay, so we have the myth, then the description of the myth, the person who did it, and then if I've recorded it or not. So I'm just gonna do like 20 for now. Okay, and then boom. Myth. Can I like not spell? All right, and then checkbox. Okay. I want this to be centered. Okay. So that's gonna be my ultimate tracker for myth busting. The So go to my Discord. I actually got a few from you guys so far, which I really am actually happy about because y'all clearly hate talking to Blade Social Channel. So we have a few. So the tower explodes from sword. Okay, so the description is the tower map explodes if you stay in there after pulling the sword. No. And this is from Idiot. Yo, can I please see names? It's from Lil G. He's the guy who made me do the video last time. Very good recommendation to do it, by the way. So, what? Okay, all right. My headphones want to stay off. All right, I'll just take them off then. Can enchant multiple crystals. You can activate more than one prismatic crystal. So, this one's interesting. So, after beating Hector, you get a prismatic crystal. Now, I'm like 99% sure you cannot leave with the crystal without activating it first. However, his myth is that if you somehow manage to get more than one of them, you can activate more than one. So that one's interesting. Now, my rule is you can submit more than one myth idea. However, per episode, I'm only going to select one. Diamond KGT gave me 2. You can fly using a gravity imbued shard striker with infinite imbue enabled. And then if you hit Jonathan with a Mason Hyperfocus, Jonathan will go flying into the distance. See, that one just applies to everything. I've done that a million times in videos, so obviously I'm not going to do that one. And honestly, Diamond, literally in the video for Centaura, like, I literally did this. Like, I quite literally did that at the end. Like, quite literally, you're a myth. Does that just not work? All right, hold on, y'all. Literally, I dual wield
New music.
the flintlocks.
Make chickens easier to track. Why?
And I fly with them.
We could. I just realized I could probably do
Like, literally. Yeah, you go
far with that.
Like, literally, I'm just sitting here like. So you can quote unquote fly using gravity.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on.
So yeah, that one we already know. So sadly, that one I'm not gonna actually put into the myth video because. And then someone left one on my post page that I sadly didn't see. Rocket League 101 was selling this con. I'm sorry, Rocket League's still doing this? Did not know. All right, so 8 comments. All right, you can grab the pink orb on the round moving door with your hand in Dalgarian Ruin. I feel like everyone knows this, but I don't think I'm gonna do that one either. I'll write it down. You can grab pink door orb. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I've done it before in videos. Like, I'm not gonna put myths that I've done in videos multiple times before because, like, I'm only doing myths that, like, could have, like, someone might not know. Like here, because, like, here's the original. So this is the original one, which I'm now realizing. Let's fix that. All right. So if you look at this one, there is some stuff in here that, like, I genuinely didn't know. So I didn't know about the you can glitch out of the ruins one. That one's quite cool. That one, Big fan of like that. All right, that one, that's a real myth that like I had no idea. An NPC male head floats better than a dead Jonathan. I'm like, all right, something we could just try. NPC heads don't float at all. The flintlock can deflect fireballs back at the shooter. That's one I said you could do it in the video. I still think you can. You can deflect them. I just don't know if you can go back at the person. So you can return the sender. And then I threw in this extra one: cup bending spawns in the ocean. Because I just like giving people blade and sorcery facts. And then bees can damage NPCs. This one was actually my personal one that I wanted to try out myself. And then there's a spider in the Citadel. Again, Wooly gave me a few more. But I was like, there's a thing in the water. And then there's like a sword in the stone. In ruins, like. So there's that. But yeah, I actually had a lot of fun making the video, and I was kind of upset that that I couldn't put more in. And I had to drag on the video a little bit, just showing some random secrets. That's settings. Why does it want me to turn off game mode? Like, it's actually ticking me off. That's like, hey, you should turn off game mode. Like, why? Let's see how this video is doing. Hey, 200 views. All right, we doing good now. We doing good now. See, I like that. Big fan of that. Huge fan of that. I like that. I'd like this to be Friday's video. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Now, here's the catch. Here's the catch, y'all. I'm only gonna make the video if I get 6 more likes on it. It needs 20 likes, and I make a part 2. Here's my issue with recording, and I hate my current recording schedule. I've kind of screwed myself with this. See, I record my videos way too close in advance. Way too close together. Okay, so a lot of times Friday's videos recorded on Thursday and Monday's videos recorded on Sunday. Now, in cases like the part 2, see, I'd like to say that I don't want to be a liar and be like, well, I said 20 likes for a part 2, and now I'm just going to do part 2. All right, everyone. Guys clearly enjoyed the busting video. So, comment down below. I would like there to be a part 2 for Friday. Again, I don't want to have repeat people. I really don't. I don't want to have repeat people on here. I don't care who gives them to me. It could be Wooly, a game dev who knew there was no spider, who playfully showed me probably like the font. One of the, actually, no, it wasn't. No, it was Silk. Silk showed it to me. Hold on. No, I have to find it. Hold on. I gotta do some scrolling. Like a lot of. Oh, I'm gonna be here a hot minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna find it. All right, I found it. So, this, yeah. So we're like, no, there is a spider in the Citadel. So, I have an idea. Thank you so much for that video. All right. I'm going to go to Grok because Grok could probably give me the best option for this. I'm going to give Grok my thumbnail. I'll be like, all right, so I'm just going to put a giant spider. No! Man. Okay, well, this is what it gave me. I wanted to put it in here. I genuinely would totally change the thumbnail to that, though. I just put the spider in there. But, like, something like this, right? So, like, I would totally love to put a clickbaity thumbnail like that. I'm usually, like, really against clickbait, but it's so obviously fake, like... Put a giant spider inside the secret room. Okay, let me try again with a different conversation because I don't trust AIs to like not screw me in terms of trying something again. Okay, see, I think Grok knows if I tell it, hey, use the original image, it'll use the original image. No, damn it. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna keep trying until like it gets this right. Like, and then once I'm done, I'm ending stream because, well, that's what I want my stream for today to be. Bro, Grok. Error reading. Great. Try again. There we go. Don't make me put a card in to do Super Grok free. Damn it! I don't want to pay. That's lame. I don't feel like doing that. Please eat this. Yes! Got it to load. I'm so happy. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I want. That. Yes. That. Clickbait. That. That is what I want. Secret room, please force me as a damn spider. This is so stupid. I will set this as the thumbnail. But that's what I love about Grok. All right. It's just like weirdly good at stupid stuff. Like it's literally the exact same thumbnail. Like if I show you this, hold on. If I show you this one, and then I show you this one, they're like the same. Like they're literally exactly the same. Like there's no difference. They're the same image. Like the lighting's the same. The hand parts exactly the same. Text doesn't get touched. I know it looks a little lower quality, but we're talking thumbnails here, y'all. Like, peak. Yeah, so but yeah, I do make all my thumbnails myself. Sometimes I use AI to like blur backgrounds. I've used AI for a couple other things, but like whatnot. However, the myth confirmed thing, this was made by Grok, but I had to like go in and edit a bunch of stuff out. So like I really liked this. I would have much preferred to use this, but because look how good this is. I would have had way more room to type stuff out here instead of this derpy little thing. So I don't know. I'll figure something out. Oh, I could probably key it out. Yeah, I could probably key it out. Hold on. Yeah, I might, but like, dude, this was so good. And then I had this, and then I had a whole thing. Cause I was like writing like 2 words. That was when I was like writing like 2 words, like, so I don't know. I will figure something out. I will. You know what I'm gonna do now though? You know, because my friend ain't online yet, and he's the reason I was ending at 3:45. When he gets online, then I'm gonna end. What I'm gonna finally do is make put it in all caps. If I look up TN, every thumbnail I've ever made, all here, because I have them all end with TN. That way, no matter what, freaking no matter what, every thumbnail ends with TN. There's some random PDF though. And there's also like the Nomad Rim. There's a couple random things in here. I don't know why they're in here. All right. I have to delete Nomad Rim. Anything that's not like a. I think it's not a PNG. Okay. So this is basically all of my thumbnails. There's a few that aren't named that are like. Yeah, there's that one. So that one was AI. So there's a few that I haven't named thumbnail. But this is most of my thumbnails. The rest of them are somewhere. Let me put my myth busted in my editing assets folder because I'm going to lose them at some point. But like, these are most of my thumbnails. So we have this one and this one. Yeah, see, originally I wore a suit for the video. And then my merch came. And so like, literally like, so like, basically, I did this and then my merch came. And so I decided to re-record the video. I had 24-hour stream, the adaptive AI one. Like, I had a few adaptive AI. I had a bunch of adaptive AI ones. Like, genuinely, I had so many adaptive AI ones. That is my first one. This is when I actually started trying when I made thumbnails. I loved this one. I'm actually so proud of this thumbnail. This is a good thumbnail. But the Wild VR is good. These are a few good ones. Commentator interviews. Like, I have 2 diamonds and then masked. And then, like, is... just me beating Mast with a fucking torch. Oh my god. So I used to do 3 thumbnails. Obviously, this is what I do. AI background blur. This is too much blur, by the way. Way too much blur. But can I? Yeah. All right. So yes, there's a little bit of background blur. A little bit, definitely way too much. This was like such a pain in the ass thumbnail to get. This was the best one I had, and then she's just here, and it just to this day ticks me off. That was a good one. That was my first ever mod. Definitely not AI, guys. There's way too much blur on this. It's kind of like... I think anytime I see this, I just think it's fake. This one's better. This one's pretty cool. This one's okay. This one's cool. This one, there's that one, there's that one. This one, I just way so much damn blur on it. Like, it's actually absurd. I'm quite proud of this one because of how I did the text effect. Mystic Hands, that's just like, that one I guess is okay. I don't even know what I was trying to do with these ones. I don't even know what these are for. So this one. Yeah, the old AI actually was better. Oh my god. That was my Wacky Pack one. Yeah. Notice the Gothic Dagger's not in the picture anywhere. Because, like, it's kind of, it's mine. However, Mask Gamer asked if you could mess with it, and I said, sure. Go ahead and do that. I don't care. Yeah, so the Sword of Curse is for some weird reason. I don't know why, but the sheath bleeds. And I don't know why it does, but it does. So that's why that's like that. This is my first, like, actual real AI thumbnail. And I meant to go in and change it. And I was going to do something really cool, and I got lazy. Oh my god, I love this. I love this thumbnail, by the way. This one's, like, great. This one's pretty good. Hector is, like, a little weird with the way he's like this, but, like, yeah. I was going for Jet from Valorant kind of look. Like, I have, like, multiple of this guy getting, like, bam. Yeah, funny story. So, I had this video scheduled for, like, a week. And then they updated it the night before Halloween night. And this and so I had to, like, pause the video and then pain in the ass. I was shocked this video didn't do really well, and then I realized people don't care about stuff like this. They care that you do stuff, like, they care, like, I realized why people didn't care. And then that is not even close to the last one. I don't know why I did that. 1 second, y'all. Okay, the swordsman, and then there's this one. I'm proud of this one. I like this thumbnail. This is a decent thumbnail. Did good with this one. Did good. This is AI. So I had 2 thumbnails. One of them was with Thunderblight like this, and then one of them was with the Master Sword. And I asked ChatGPT, "Hey," because here's the thing: this is only a few frames apart, right? It's a few frames apart. So I just said, "Hey, can you fix it?" And I also had to remove the health bar. But you kind of can't really notice it that much. Not too bad. This one, that's pretty good. So disappointed. I'm so disappointed in myself for this one. Really disappointed because the recording corrupted during the Nomad Rim part. And like I've never been like this is such a good like show off because like I had back when I could wear my arm normally. I had my arm, so I got a perfect mirror of my character. And I just love having that. Y'all hated Tor Crystal Hunt. I had to make 3 thumbnails per video, so like that one I like that one. And then episode 4 happened. And that one I just kind of released. It's been on list for a while, and I kind of just released it. Trenches, and then the Ultimate Starter Guide, and then there was this version of it, just a blurred version, not blurred version, and then a little bit less blurred. And then Mash told me, "Hey, you should use the Blade and Sorcery file." I'm like, "Sure," and so then I got that. I'm so upset this video did horrible. I really am. Y'all, on loop, so like I woke up to a DM from them. Oh my god, I have an update from Raft. Y'all, I haven't updated Raft like normally since like an actual update that's not a beta. '22. I haven't updated this game actually once. This is my first time updating Raft, y'all. We're gonna document this. No, they didn't add anything new to Raft. I checked the update logs. I thought it was on the beta branch. It's not. Like just actual Raft. Actually peak. Actually peak. Yeah, I'm actually really upset. So they contacted me and they're like, "Hey, yada yada yada, we have this game. Check it out." I couldn't put the damn game down. So like it's so cool. Because you have to basically you play as yourself. But each iteration of you has to do something. You have to get that to sync up. So what I had to do was like complete this puzzle where I had to get all 3 like iterations of me at the same time to put these batteries in and then turn them on to open the door. Man, like it's a really hard to explain game, but it's like you have to know like you in the moment, like you're doing all this stuff in the moment to do something for the very last version of you. Okay, and so then there's these. So when I made the Ultimate VR Zelda again, because I did it once, and I just put a bunch of Zelda sound effects and Zelda music in the video. It was a really cool video. However, then Retro Slayer released like probably one of my favorite Blade and Sorcery mods of all time, which is Zelda mod. So here's the catch. I realized something. This is supposed to be VR Zelda, and I have it on 3rd-person camera. And so I realized, oh shit. This just looks like a screenshot from a modded Zelda game. Like, so I'm like, I need it in 1st person because that makes sense. Like, you can't have a VR video and then be like 3rd person. Yeah, and that's all my thumbnails. So I always title my thumbnails TN. That way I know it's a thumbnail. Because yeah, and then there's like my screenshots folder that like I don't even know what the hell to do with that. Like That thing's a damn mess. So that's that though. What else? Oh yeah, so speaking of stuff and other stuff, because it's random stuff, recording for me has been very hard lately. I love making videos, and I hate the fact that like every week now I'm almost like I'm out of a video idea. So like now I have to start getting. I don't know what the hell happening with my hair. You know what? Screw this. We're putting a hat on. All right. So yeah. All right. So basically, recording has been very difficult for me lately. And it's not like a lack of motivation or anything. Like when I create YouTube shorts, I go in with at least 2 short ideas, hopefully a third one. And so some people think a certain person thought I was releasing them too quickly. So I did a poll to see if I really was. Because he said, like, now you're doing quantity over quality. And I said, well, I argued to him saying, well, not really. Because think about it, a short can be at a maximum of 3 minutes. What I end up doing is I record all of the shorts back to back. And I make sure I get the take right, like, every time. So the way I record is the intro is one file, and some other stuff is one file, and some other stuff is one file. For shorts, I usually limit it to just the whole short is one file. That way I just don't have to deal with a bunch of files versus a whole video. So, like, the Blade and Sorcery, like, Easter eggs video, that was a short. That one had multiple files and whatnot, but, like, here's the thing. I record them, and the recording takes me however long it takes me. I don't rush myself there. Editing, I edit one. It can be a maximum of 3 minutes, so it's not taking my computer that long to edit, like, to export it. Like, I have a 4070 Ti, 990 Pros, like, not even trying to flex or anything. Like, I'm just saying, my computer, it can export a 3-minute video quite quickly. So, with that said, what I do is I export the video, schedule a time for upload, and then edit the next one. Again, shorts do not take me that long to edit. My normal editing takes me maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the video. Shorts may take me like 20 minutes. It's like intro, main content, cut what needs to be cut. Like some of the stuff really needs very little editing. Like outro, or I say bye, subscribe. Put some music, some Zelda and chill over. We call it a day. Like that's and then export, schedule, upload. Like I don't make thumbnails for my shorts because like YouTube only lets you put like custom thumbnails on mobile. And I'm like, what is the point of that? Like, cause people like out here who make like good shorts, they have to edit them and whatnot. Like, so yeah, that's my argument. I record them all back to back, but the recording takes me however long it takes me to record. Like that's me. The part that usually takes me the longest in most videos that I mess up the most on is intro and outro. Like I'll walk in with the words and I'll stumble my words a bunch of times and whatnot. Like it's quite funny. Also, like the entire reason my computer fans don't run at maximum speed anymore is because I don't like the mics picking up anything. Like these mics are great. These ones from DJI. These things are like $100. You come with 2 mics. Receiver, they're all magnetic. Like if you're a small content creator who wants to like do some stuff where you need a wire, like a mic on you, like a lav mic like these, yeah, they're not gonna perfectly cut out all the sound and whatnot, but you can hear yourself quite clearly, and it's much better than what I used to be using, which was my Nova Pros with the windscreen on them. This was my recording, and to be honest, I'd like to say that, like, yes, I did, like, if my videos were recorded, like, if I recorded the same exact video with the audio of these, same video, but just different mic, people click off because of bad audio, okay? Like, that's just a fact. Like, if someone sounds like that, I usually don't want to watch them. No offense to people who can't afford good mics. I'm sorry. That's the industry. Like, YouTube is about winning and losing. And if you can't, like, you need to have every advantage you can. The computer I have, I'm very fortunate in life to have a computer like this. Other people can't. And again, YouTube should be available for everyone. But, like, if you want to be a gaming channel, you know, it's crazy. But, like VR is a very niche topic. Like, my biggest video on my channel is that Dude Perfect tour video. If we're talking real videos, that's not a short. It's that video. Everyone knows that. I think it hit 30,000 finally. Man, I would have really loved to have been monetized then. Like, I know I say I don't do YouTube for money, which is true because usually revenue is my second, is always my second thought. Like, to be fair, I like to get videos to be at least 10 minutes for multiple reasons. A, I don't like short videos. Like, I don't like having short videos. Like, I like watching like Marques Brownlee with like a 20-minute video or Linus with like a 30-minute video, and I just like let that stuff play. Like, I hate short YouTube videos. Like 4 minutes, 10 minutes, that's lame. 15 minutes. I like 15-minute videos. I know some people don't. I like 15-minute videos a lot. So I like making my videos at least 15 minutes. If it took me 12 and it's short, but like it's action-packed and there's a lot of good stuff going on, there's like that. But like I did the myth video and I was only like 9 or 10 minutes in, and I'm like, we're already through all the myths. And I'm like, what the hell? Because here's the thing, I spend all this time recording like my videos and whatnot, and like then they just don't like But yeah, so if a video is longer than 10 minutes, you can have an ad in the middle. So that is a reason, but it's not the main reason. Because but then you gotta be like wondering, like, well, if you don't do YouTube mainly for the money, then like why did you make it such a big deal when you got the copyright claim on the video? Because yeah. So let me talk about the copyright claim. So the Cinematic Blade and Sorcery uses music from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And here's the thing. So with Wind Waker, I just realized you're like all staring, like you're all just staring at me in the bottom corner. I will fix this eventually. I really am sorry about this. I have a button on my Stream Deck that's supposed to turn on a small camera that doesn't have a mask on it. Hold on. Wait a minute. See, it don't work. I'm turning it on right now. Like it don't turn on no matter how hard I try. Like it doesn't turn on. Anywho. So on the I wonder if the copyright claim is still there. Okay, anyway, so basically what happened was I used 2 songs from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Now, although again, like I said, I don't do YouTube mainly for the money. It is partially a motivation. Like, here's the thing. If I make a better video that people are going to watch, I make more money off the video. I like making good videos. I've mostly always made videos for myself. Like, I wanted to be a rich and famous YouTuber. Like, that was always kind of my dream. And like, I'm going into computer science for college and whatnot. But like, if YouTube truly works out for me, and that is my job, like, again, here's my thing with YouTubers. If you've made 100, like you're making 100,000, like 50 grand, like actual income off YouTube, you are, wait, what? Yo, are you clued up on the Nomad Rim? I am. I'm actually a beta tester for Nomad Rim. Except Pizza Chicken told me don't test it as a content creator because then you're gonna want to make a video on it. But then the full release isn't gonna be out, and you can't make a video about it anyway. So like, I have no idea what's going on with the latest update. I could check the leaks right now, but I choose not to. How do I get it? Stop glitch. This might, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably from Centara. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Centara update has broken a lot of stuff. My arm, downloadable contents arm, the arm. This is what the first thing I go to. So Lytica's mods broke. So Mystic Hands just kind of crashes your game. It doesn't even load. So you're gonna have to be patient. I can ask Pizza. I'm actually gonna check. Where's Nomad Rim? I was gonna ask. Why? But the funniest thing about Pizza Chicken is he just randomly like just moves around his roles. So like sometimes he's a moderator, sometimes he's the owner, sometimes he just has no roles. But yeah, it's probably from Centara. Download every mod I needed. When I go to the map, it won't let me travel any place Star Wars related. It just takes me back to the menu. Then it won't load all sabers and no blasters at all. What you can do is join, if you have Discord, join the Nomad Rim Discord and just like fill out a bug report. about that, because I've been completely honest, I've used Nomad Rim like 3 times maybe. I really only use it to record videos. So I apologize about that. But that's probably gonna be your best course of action. But back to my main topic about the copyright claim. So I got a copyright claim for using Zelda music. Now here's the thing. Nintendo 100% owns the copyright on that music. However, like, it's not going to get detected by YouTube, and like Nintendo's not taking videos down and like doing revenue sharing and like copyright claiming people for their music. They don't own the copyright. However, because they're not like, it's not detectable under YouTube's like radar. I'm not saying it's like illegal or anything. I'm having trouble wording it, but like Nintendo doesn't like copyright claim their music. So because of that, people somehow find ways around the system and they abuse it. They abuse the system, okay? People abuse the system. So what ended up happening is when I uploaded this video, by the way, like my promise about all videos before I got monetized, I would not turn on monetization. Oh yeah, no, I'm holding my word for that. I didn't turn on monetization in this video. Keep that in mind. I'm real to my word. So this video, I get a copyright claim, and it's like I see this revenue sharing. I'm like, what now? What can I didn't use any copyright music. I see it's from some person named Mint who owns the music from The Legends of the Wind Waker. I'm like, last time I checked, you're not Koji Kondo conducting this music, so I'm sorry. Like, no, it's not yours. Like, fuck off. So I appeal both copyright claims because there was 2 from them, saying, hey, this copyright infringement, it's owned by Nintendo, blah, 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 blah. And so like a day goes by, and originally I was going to contact my YouTube rep. I don't have like an assigned YouTube rep, but I got this little button right here. And, you know, I can ask the YouTube bot and give it information. And eventually if it gets far enough into the conversation, because I told it what happened, it'll prompt saying, well, due to this issue not being resolved, would you like to contact a person? So I'm like, sure. I'm like, all right, I'm going to chat, and I'm going to be here forever. Now, I'm first in queue, and like less than 30 seconds later, I'm talking to a real person. I'm so explaining what happens. He's like, all right, thank you for bringing this to my attention, blah, 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 blah. And so now I've kind of secured my channel is now safe, because unless it's from Nintendo, this is copyright infringement. So what ends up happening, yeah, like an email from me, we go discuss it and whatnot. He asked me to send the video. I say like, blah, 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 what goes on. And then what ends up happening is they say, all right, we're going to move this to email, and you'll get an email from us back in a few days. Is that all? I said, yes. Thank you so much for your help. They say, you're welcome. So a few days later, I get an email from YouTube. And let me pull it up without, like, leaking everything in my email. Hold on, y'all. Your Tesla comes with a travel assistant. No, it doesn't. Yeah, my dad has a Tesla, and I get to drive it sometimes. So here's the catch. We have the Tesla that has the Intel chip. So no, I does not get Grok. This is, no one can relate to this. Okay. Hi, Joshua. Thanks for reaching out. This is redacted. I'm not going to say the YouTube's name, the guy's name. Again, from the YouTube support team. As discussed in our chat, I've gone ahead and forwarded your concern in the internal team for review. Blah, blah, blah. You hear about it for 5 days. Okay. And then I get an email back. Hi, Joshua. Thank you for waiting. So this was 4 days ago, and it took them 3 days to email me back. I've already received an update from our internal team regarding your concern. Let me share the feedback I got. After careful review, we determined, yeah, there wasn't really a careful review for this. I don't really think there was. I think someone just was like, oh, yeah, that's someone with game knowledge. Like, yeah, that's from Wind Waker. I'm kidding. They definitely did a thorough review. After careful review, we determined the claim to be invalid. I'm like, yeah, damn right. I have marked and excluded the offending segment, which will prevent any more matches and release all claims within 2 business days, 48 hours. We'll be reaching out to the claiming partner shortly to notify them of this invalid claim. I really wish I said, thank you, really appreciate it. P.S. They're not going to respond. But please let me know any concerns, regards. Not going to tell you his name. We value your feedback. And then they tell you to turn on 2-step verification. And then I wrote that I was extremely satisfied because 3 days and you've contacted me back and resolved my claim. And then I start to see why creator support is locked behind the partner program. Now, again, I've been a very small advocate. I've said it a few times that I personally believe that every person on YouTube should be able to have some way of contacting YouTube for some issue. For example, when I was under 13, I started this channel, I was like 10, 11. Okay. Bro. I don't want to. Starting a new game right now. Idiot. I gotta play Spider-Man 2. I gotta play Miles Morales. I gotta finish E33. I got games to play, man. So there's that. Let me continue. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, security support. So when I lost access to my live stream for live streaming underaged, you have no way of contacting YouTube about it. Well, technically you can at them on Twitter, but like, I didn't know that then. My issue is there is no way to appeal it. It just said your live streaming's been suspended. And there's no like legitimate way besides Twitter to contact YouTube to get this resolved. And that's my issue. I don't care how long I would have had to wait. Just the fact that I can just send an email or some way that isn't the YouTube form, which obviously cannot fix things, should be like something. Like again, I think there needs to be some way, somehow, that like, yeah, certain like creator features, like the ability to get a copyright claim like this removed. This, maybe limit that to like creators who have earned their way into the partner program. But like, you get your live stream taken away for like some stupid like report or whatever. Like, or like, for example, let's say someone copyright strikes my channel because they abused some feature. Like, these are copyright claim abusal. That I can get wrapped up. I get a copyright strike. You get a few of those. That's the end of your channel, just like that. And people like will kill people's channels like that. Having this button be like, hey, people are like abusing copyright features and are copyright striking my channel without like me doing anything wrong. Like, help me, and YouTube will help you. So I'm always questioning like Diamond's thumbnails. Like, what is this? What is this? Diamond has Diamond, like, John makes decent thumbnails. Again, most people make way better thumbnails than me, okay? Mass Gamer knows how to make some thumbnails, except he puts way too much background blur on them. Way too much. Diamond constantly streaming. But like, what the hell is this? Like, look at mine. I use AI to blur the background. And that's because AI can do it way better than I can. I know how to blur background. It's just such a hassle to do it in like Photopea when I can have AI do it much more accurately and better than me. I just go for AI. Oh yeah, so have you seen the mod I'm working on? I'm very proud. I have. I'm excited to make a video on it. I hope it comes out soon, idiot. This is like, you could do some very cool stuff with this. Like, people are going to be extremely creative with this. I'm actually like, I'm excited. I really am. So if any of y'all watching don't know, Idiot is making a very cool mod. Very, very cool mod. So Idiot's making a camera that works. Like, you can take pictures with it. And for end of the week, the photos do save as well to the discs and the home. Like, you could, like, I could, like, that's the thing, like a picture frame. Like, I'd be like really cool if I could like take pictures for every video for the month, and just like at the end of the month, I could just show off like, these are all the videos we record. Like, I could do, like, you could do some pretty cool stuff with this. Like, or like something like really cool happens. Like, you could just always have this like cool stuff framed like in game. Like, that is, idiot. Hats off to you. I'm gonna try my very best to do some cool stuff with it. Like, because you could be very creative with this. Very creative. It's like a little camcorder. Like, that's great. You can show the you can show the public show off on stream. If you want. Do you want a beta? Yes. However, I'll stream it later. I'll do it like a little separate stream. So hold on. Let me just hide some stuff real quick. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is public channels. All right. So here are the public images Idiot has released of this thing. So thanks. Appreciate that. So you got a little camcorder. Absolutely, like, this is peak. And then, like, look at this little picture. And then, like, you have like are there filters? Like, these look like filters. Like, this is great. Like, these are actually, like, really good pictures. I don't know how this man did it. I'm genuinely, like, I'm impressed. Mirror Match is also very cool, y'all. Download it. You can fight yourself. Actually peak. But yeah, Idiot, if I could... I almost opened gnarly. No filter. I just need to tweak the gamma and whatnot. Yeah, I heard. That was very nice. You should... I kind of like... It kind of looks like it has a filter on it. It kind of looks like really cool. It looks like it's from, like, a Polaroid or, like, a, you know, a camcorder or something. I think that's actually... I think you should, like, keep something like that. I think that looks cool. But could I show it on stream your beta? That's my question. Because, it's a feature, not a bug. See, exactly. That's the kind of stuff. See, feature, not a bug. You give permission, fantastic, y'all. When I stream later, because I plan on streaming later, whenever my friend decides to show up, because I gotta take care of some stuff. I will absolutely show this off on its like own little stream. And then update on my recording situation. So, y'all know I got an HTC Vive Pro, and then I returned that thing next day. Not very good. However, they denied the return for missing items. Y'all, this was the single missing item. I forgot to put the microfiber cloth back in the package. 10-cent microfiber. I think I'm the only one watching. Yeah, but some weird people like to rewatch my streams. I don't know why. That or it's just YouTube's thing where it's like, if you fall asleep watching YouTube, it'll play stuff. That. So yeah. I'm gonna probably head out now. Oh yeah, my streaming current recording app still on the Quest 3. I've had like little to no issue. I cannot with this camera constantly freezing. I've had little to no issues using Steam Link. Again, my internet's fast and very good stable connection. And so I'm still questioning on if I should get the Steam frame or not, because now it's coming out like just the first half of this year. I gotta see. Because it depends. Because I like the idea of how good the tracking might be. And like, you know, the eye tracking. And like, I feel like some cool stuff could be done with this. My other issue is I kind of like having dedicated buttons on the left and the right. So we'll see. Also, the camera lags each time you take a photo. Physically, nothing I can do it. Yeah, because it's... Yeah, I know. It's the same thing as taking a screenshot. You take a screenshot, but it freezes for a second. As the date of the photo method is synchronous. Yeah, that's fine, though. Like, it's a very cool mod. I could definitely, with the freezing, do, like, a cool thing with some editing. Maybe. I don't know, something. But, yeah. So, that's that, y'all. Appreciate y'all for stopping by to see me do some silly stuff. While my friend said, hey, call me at 3:45. And then he's not online. I was going to stream 45 minutes. Synchronous means freeze everything versus asynchronous, which grabs a unique CPU thread. You mean like asynchronous space warp? Like Questlink? Through stuff like item and creature spawning is async. I see. All right, but y'all, that's going to be that. Give me a little bit, and I should stream it either today. And for some reason I don't, tomorrow. Appreciate it, Idiot. It's weird. Idiot is definitely not idiotic. But y'all,